Hello, this is Backcountry Outdoors. Today I wanted to go over a little airbrush that I have found for painting lures with, and I found the Neoeco has done a very good job for me. It doesn't replace my Iwatas, but it still has a place in my arsenal. They're a very good airbrush for a price point of about $40. You can go directly to their website. They did not send me these. I purchased all. I have 3 of them, and all 3 of these I bought with my own money. You can get them for about 40 bucks. The kit comes, I'm not doing an unboxing. There's a bunch of unboxing videos of these on YouTube. You get a lot of stuff with them. You get different size needles. You get different cups. Wonderful little package for 40 bucks. And I paint lures, and they do a very good job on them. I use them a lot. I painted probably a little over 100 baits with them, and they're wonderful. And I'm going to show you how it sprays. I'm just going to show you how I put on my base coat with them and let you see how they do. Alright, we got our lure here. We got our bill taped up. It's prepped for paint. And we're going to spray her down with a white base coat. You see, lays it down real nice. No throwing bubbles and splatter. I'm running a 33-gallon tank with water separators, and I'm running somewhere around 25, 26 psi. And it just does a wonderful job on the base coats for these lures. We'll heat set it. Let you look at it. Does a really good job. This is one I done earlier before I started filming. I usually prime 4 baits before I even go to painting. Does a good job. I'm running the 0.5 needle for my base. I have, like I said, 3. You get 3 needles in the kit, and all 3 needles are set up in each of my airbrushes. I got one with a .02, one with .03. They do a really good job as far as detail, and I paint a lot more stuff. I do a lot of artwork, other things, stencil related work with them, tumbler cups. So I need one set up for real detail work. Like I said, they don't replace my Iwatas, but they do a really, really, really good job. And if you're needing an airbrush, wanting to get started in painting anything, models, miniatures, baits, artwork, they'll get you started for 40 bucks. You can go to their website. I have no affiliated links or anything like that. Like I said, I purchased them myself. I went to their website and purchased them. You can purchase them off of Amazon also. Just punch in Neoeco, or you can go to their website, and if you ever need parts for them, they have every part you need on their website. Cheap, a lot cheaper than replacing any parts on any other airbrush I've ever owned. So if you need parts, you can get parts. They have a wide selection. They have different airbrushes on there I've not tried out yet. I've only tried this one. This is the J83 model that I'm spraying with here. Works good. Can't complain, no complaints out of it. So if you're trying to get started and you're looking for a good airbrush, I would go with the Neoeco. Now I'd like to go over a couple of the pros and cons of this airbrush compared to some of the more expensive Iwata airbrushes. This is the Revolution. I like painting with it too. The price, of course, is one of the best pros. $40 I can buy. Bought all three of these for the price I can of one of the Iwatas. The only problem that I've had is with the original cups that come on it. They're aluminum, anodized aluminum colored, and if I was spraying real quick and cleaned it out, I had no issues, but they figured this out already and they send you the chrome plated cup with the airbrush. You can throw it on and it's real easy to get cleaned out. Now I will have to say that my Revolution, as far as changing colors between colors, it is a lot easier to clean this one out, get the paint out, and start spraying a different color than it is these. But it's still not too horrible bad. Now when it comes down to end of spray and I'm done and cleaning up, I have no issues. They're just as easy as the Iwatas. I think they're a little easier because of the nozzles that are on here. I'll take one down. They have a similar design to the Eclipse. As far as nozzle goes, it's a little bit different, but still the same concept as the Iwata Eclipse, as it has a floating nozzle. Whether some of the other Iwatas has that itty bitty bitty tiny nozzle and it's hard to get out, hard to clean. The thread, you'll break the threads. This is a floating nozzle that's in there, and they're real easy to get out and clean, and makes life a whole lot easier. That's a big pro to me, because making cleanup easier makes the day go by better. They spray really good. That's another pro on them. I have no issues with the way they spray. They do a good job. I can paint all day with them. No clogs. And one thing I like about these is, for some reason, these tip dry is not that bad. I don't know if it's the low viscosity airspeed that's coming out of them or what it is. I don't get a lot of tip dry on these. The Iwata Revolution, I get a lot of tip dry on. So that's another big pro. I'm not having to constantly dip my rag in alcohol and clean the tip off. So if you're looking for a good airbrush to get started with, $40, you can get started. And while I was off camera, I went ahead and sprayed a few more baits and got them sprayed up and dried. It does a good job. Can't complain. Coats the baits really well. That light in the back here is glaring like crazy, but it does a wonderful job of coating my baits, priming them. And I'll get some shots. I'm not gonna show me spraying them, but when I get done with these, I'll give a few shots of what they look like afterwards. Alright, we're back. We're done painting our crappie patterns with our Neoeco, and this is what we turned out. Crappie pattern. As I said, it does good to get you through if you're just starting, wanting to learn how to paint. For $40, you're not spending $200-300 on an airbrush. 150 on some, and it does a wonderful job. If you like this video, please subscribe. If you want to see this pattern painted, just comment. I'll show you how I paint this pattern. There's a lot of colors that I use that goes into this pattern. It takes a while to paint it, and I painted 4 of them, so it takes a long time to paint those. If you want to see it done, I'll paint just one if you comment that y'all want to see them. Y'all have a good day. Backcountry Outdoors out.